What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I wasn't able to go fishing today, so I thought I'd give y'all a step-by-step walkthrough of my 2023 tournament kayak. So I guess we're gonna start in the back. On the back I've got my oversized beaver tail rudder, and that's what helps me steer, especially on windy days like today. That big rudder helps a lot for steering, and it's paired with my 8-ball steering. Makes this big bulky kayak turn a lot easier, but that comes with the kayak. Then in my tank well back here I've got my Kayak Black Pack Pro. I've got my Kayak Visipole up here because you've got to have that in tournaments around here for the flag and the light. That light just screws and unscrews to turn the light on and off. But getting to my black pack, the lid opens up and I've got 4 3700 size boxes, a couple little boxes. There's plenty of room. This is the second biggest size they make. They make a 16 by 16, but this is the 13 by 16. Then going up to my seat right here, this is the seat for the big fish. It has adjustable notches, so for taller and shorter people you can move it backwards and forwards. And then it's got a high and a low setting. The lower setting is down here, and you're sitting basically on the floor of the kayak. I keep it set to the higher setting because it's just more comfortable for me to fish that way. And it's got a little cinch strap right here that keeps the seat in place. Then going to the drive, this is the drive that comes with the big fish. It's called the Pro Fish pedal drive. It's a bike style drive, but it just drops down in the hole. You lock it in with this cam latch right here. Set your set screw. And you're ready to go. Then up here I've got my Humminbird Helix 5. It's the down and side scan model. And I've got the transducer for it on a Kayak switchblade mount. Which is pretty handy because it's super modular. I can just take that switchblade off and put it on my other kayak, just however I need to. Then I've got my net. This is just a wading net for trout that I built myself, put a handle on and put grip wrap on it. Then go into my dry box. In my dry box I've got just some tools that I might need if I need to work anything while I'm on the water. And then I've got my battery box that runs my fish finder. Then up here I've got my rope to be able to back it in and unload it just like a boat. I keep a winch right here so I can just use this just like a boat and back it down and unload it, and it slides off these bunks of this trailer that I've built. Then on this side I've got my GoPro mount. I just got it set up, hopefully be able to get a second angle for fish catches. And I've got my paddle holder, which usually this kayak's so big I don't ever paddle it unless I'm just in shallow water or pushing off of a dock. And I've got lights right here that I've just duct taped on. That way I didn't have to drill holes. They're just battery powered light switch lights to have some lighting. All right, guys, that was basically just a walkthrough of some of the features of this kayak and how I personally choose to have it set up. You know, everybody's different. The way I set it up might not work for y'all. But now I'm gonna go through some pros and cons of this boat. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but it's more of an entry-level pedal drive kayak. It's on the cheaper side. But some pros, it's super stable. It's 11.5 feet long and 38 inches wide, and it has that tri-hull design on it, so that makes it super stable. But it also makes it slow and it's heavy. That's why I built this trailer for it, because you couldn't hardly truck bed it after fishing for 8 hours in a tournament. So that's a con. It's super heavy. Another con that I personally dislike is that there's no access to the inside of the hull. I've seen where people will drill holes right here and put a plate right there to be able to have hull access, but it makes it harder for running wire in and setting things up that way. Another con that I have is the steering. It works great when it's good, but the way the cables are set up in here, there's a gear system that turns them, and then that turns your rudder. They get frayed pretty bad pretty quick, and I've had to rebuild this steering once every about 6 months. Another con would be that it's this pedal style drive. It's the pedaling like a bike, and it's not very efficient. It's not super quick either, especially with how big and heavy the kayak is, so that wears you out pretty quick. And ultimately I'm wanting to upgrade to a Hobie PA14, but this is my kayak that I'll probably run the rest of this tournament season. And but I really like the kayak. It's just got some bugs, and obviously the attention to detail isn't what it would be of a more expensive, higher dollar kayak. Another pro of it though, I like the way the rod holders are staged up and how big the tank well is. I chose to go with the 13x16 black pack just because I didn't want the biggest one, which was kind of a mistake looking back now. But the tank well on this thing has plenty of room. The rod holders that come in the kayak, the flush mounts, are set up really nice. Another pro that I think is a really good thing, it has a one-way scupper valve under this decking. So if it's raining, the water will go out, but the water doesn't come up into the kayak like it would on just an open scupper hole right there. And I really like the deck itself. It makes it more solid standing platform. It's more comfortable on your feet. But I like the accessibility of the track mounts. I've got everything I'd need on these two track mounts on the front side. Then on the back side there's two track mounts just identical to it. The only thing that I dislike about them is you've got to buy an adapter plate to fit in these tracks. So just keep that in mind if you've got this kayak and you want to put a Yak Attack mount or anything on it, you've got to buy the adapter plate first. And one more con, I would say the seat is okay, but it's just not super comfortable. After being out, 8-10 hours, you get pretty sore. But there again, that's going to be any seat you're sitting in for that long, you're going to get sore. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope that helped y'all if you ever decided looking at buying one of these kayaks or needed any inspiration on maybe how to set yours up. Like I said in my previous video, hopefully here in the next week or so I'll be able to get on the water and do some practice fishing for that tournament. And hopefully maybe at least figure out a pattern. But like I said, thanks for watching, and if you want to see me try to practice fish and find some fish for this tournament, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all out there.